Good morning, my beautiful people. This is John from USA London. Welcome back to Sunday Talk Show. In today's episode, just like every week, we're gonna go over 5 questions that I received from you guys regarding our 130 process. We're gonna go over NVC update of this week. Just gonna be a quick overview update, and also I have another powerful quote for you guys. Okay, I always have a powerful and positive quote for you guys. Before I start today's video, if you are new here, my goal is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also U.S. citizens regarding the I-130 process. Sometimes you talk about different topics and also anything that will help newcomers to have a better life here in the United States of America. I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well. So, guys, if you remember, like 4 months ago, I talked about video I'm gonna start making, regarding it's called like a connection. So some of you guys who live overseas want to have a connection with somebody here in the United States of America. I will, record like a Zoom videos and stuff like that, and then I'll post it on this channel. Well, when I talk about this, only 3 people, I think it's like 3 people send me email that they are interested, they want to do it. So I was waiting for at least 10 people to start the show to start making those videos. That's the reason why I didn't make none of those videos. Don't think like, okay, you send me an email but I never call you or send a reply to you, or make any video with you, or feel like I just talk about it but I never do anything about what I promised you guys that I will do. No, it wasn't the case. Just a lot of people didn't, because if a lot of people are not interested, there's no point for me to make those type of video. But if you're still interested, just send an email to connection@usamount.com. Then again, if I receive at least 10 emails from people who are interested in, I'm gonna start making those on video. So, guys, without wasting time here, let's start with the powerful quote that I have for you today. Today's quote is coming from Ariana Huffington. Here's the quote: "Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success." Again, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. I think it's a very powerful quote because on your way to the success, you're gonna have some failure. So, and the failure will teach you lesson. By applying what you learn from that failure, you're gonna become successful. So I think it's a powerful quote. Just let me know in the description below, what do you think? Okay, so let's start with the questions that I received from some of you guys. USA Mon. The first question of today's video is coming from Ashia Adams. Here is the question: "Good morning, please. I mistakenly didn't put my middle name on the DS-260. I'm already scheduled for an interview next month, but all other documents, including my U.S. passport and interview letter, contain the 3 names. What can I do? Thanks." Well, thanks for the question. Sometimes you have to know that there are mistakes on some of the mistakes you make on the DS-260 are just minor mistake. Okay, like this one, you didn't put your middle name on the DS-260, but all your document like passport and all those stuff, they have your middle name, just a proof that you have a middle name. So when you go to the interview, well, I'm sure the interviewer will see that. If they ask you a question, you just tell them that you made a mistake. Okay, let's move to the second question of today's video. This one is coming from Shehzad Khan. Here's the question: "So I upload divorce decree to NVC because they asked for, so I uploaded but didn't press the submit, and on 75 day I pressed the submit button. So should I wait for the day I uploaded or the day I submitted? Thank you." Well, thanks for the question. one thing you have to know is that every time you upload a document to NVC, they don't see it. Okay, they only see the document when you submit it. Okay, so since you upload the document and you notice 75 days later that you didn't submit the document, well, once you submit it, they will receive it and resume your the process from there. Okay, then so to answer your question, they will resume your process from the day they receive your document, which is the day you submit that document. Okay, just you got to be careful regarding that, because some of you guys upload document, they don't submit it to NVC, but complaining that NVC didn't send you any notification yet after they review your document, just because they didn't receive the document. Okay, just you have to be careful. Let's move to the third question of today's video. This one is coming from Jelly585. Here is the question. I'm in the final process of my K1 visa, and I still haven't received my NVC invoice number in which I can upload document without it. My interview is coming soon in less than a month, and I don't know what to do. Well, thanks for the question. I talked about this before. I even made a video about this before. The K1 process, which is a fiancé visa process, is different than I-130 process. Okay, so I-130 process, once the case reach NVC, NVC will send you a case number and invoice ID. For K1 process, you don't receive an invoice ID. You only receive a case number. And then NVC will send your document to the embassy, and the embassy will notify you, okay, about when to start your non-immigrant visa process, because K1 is non-immigrant visa. It's not immigrant visa, it's non-immigrant visa. So be careful. There is a big difference between K1 process and I-130 process. So to answer your question, you don't need invoice ID. You only need a case number. Okay? So let's move to the next question. This one is coming from Lucy Seller. Here's the question. Good day, Mr. John. Will the NVC accept assets from your country of birth, such as a certificate of title of your land property? Well, thanks for the question. That's a really good question. So one thing you have to know is that when you try to sponsor a relative and you have asset in your home country you want to use to sponsor that relative, yes, you can use that asset. But here is the thing. Whatever asset you have to use, like property, you have to make sure you can liquidate. You can convert that asset into cash within 12 months. That's what they recommend. Okay, in case you need cash, we can convert that into cash within 12 months. Okay, by the way, whatever information I provide here are not legal advice. If you want legal advice, you need to contact an immigration attorney or immigration lawyer. Whatever information I provide on this channel is no or are not legal advice. Okay, so let's move to the last question of today's video. This one is coming from Fatu Sanyang. Here is the question. Hey John, when filing an I-130 application, how do you attach an I-485 on the same application? Well, thanks for the question. I know a lot of you guys, have done this before, or some of you guys want to do this but don't know exactly how to do it. Filing I-130 with an I-485 is called concurrent filing. Okay, so I-485 is an application, green card application. Okay, now you can file the I-130 online. So once you file the I-130 online, you will receive a receipt number. Make sure when you file your I-485 you put a receipt number in your document before you submit it, and the I-485 will be submitted by mail to another address, USCIS address. Okay, you don't send them both packages on the same address. Basically, I-130, if you want to do it online, you just submit it. But the I-485 you have to submit it to another USCIS address. Okay, that's how you do it. So basically, those are the questions. Those are the 5 questions that I want to talk about today. And as far as NVC update of this week. For some of you guys who missed the update that I did on Tuesday, well, they announced on their website that they are working on cases they received from USCIS on October 5th, 2022. Some of you guys will receive your welcome letter. Some of you guys still have to wait until your priority date becomes current before you start your immigrant visa process. Okay. And then the second update regarding the document, they announced on their website that they are reviewing document they received from you guys on September 19, 2022. They will notify you if your case is document to qualify, or if there is document missing you have to resubmit. They will let you know, and after that you just gonna, after that, if your case is document to qualify, you're just gonna wait for your interview appointment letter. The third update is regarding inquiries. Some of you guys sent different email to NVC asking different questions. Well, they announced on the website that they are responding to the one they received from you guys on October 1st, 2022. Make sure you check your inbox, you check your spam folder, because sometimes the email will go to the spam folder. Okay, so guys, basically that's all I have for you today. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully. If you like the video, click on the like button. If you want to be notified every time I have a new video, click on the bell. If you want to be a subscriber, well, click on the subscribe button. If you want to support this channel, click on the super thanks button below this video. Once again, my name is John. Thanks for watching, and I talk to you guys in another video.
USA Monde.